The impossibility of celebrating together with the faithful, the financial difficulties for more than 30 structures, the pilgrimages completely stopped, the eyes focused on its 3 hospitals. 2.5 months of lockdown were significant also for the Anglican Church present in the Holy Land. The Reverend Hossam Naum is the current coadjutor bishop of the Diocese of Jerusalem, which reaches Israel, Palestine, Jordan, Lebanon and Syria. He explains that in the complex of St. George in the middle of East Jerusalem, Masses have only recently begun again, strictly outdoors and with a maximum of 19 people attending.
The most difficult thing was for me to say to the people, stay at home. Like we as clergy, we tell people to come to church, we encourage them to come, but for their safety and for the safety of everybody and the public, we had to tell them, please stay at home. At that moment, it was a big disappointment. It was something was missing.
For the Reverend Hossam Naum, who will receive episcopal consecration in mid-June and take over the leadership of the diocese in April 2021, the biggest problems concern the structures it manages.
All these institutions had to continue providing services for the people, so we all had to face, I would say, a really significant financial crisis and challenge within these institutions. And how to keep them open, how to keep them operating despite all the funding that has stopped, including all the tuition in our schools. Like we are 18 schools and almost all the tuition from the parents that we collect normally had stopped, and we still had to provide for all the teachers and the staff in terms of salaries and all of that.
But the focus of attention is now mainly on the hospitals. The hospital in Nablus, the rehabilitation center in Jerusalem for young people with disabilities, and the hospital in Gaza. Here, with the inhabitants of the Strip closed for years within armored borders, a possible outbreak of the epidemic would have dramatic consequences.
And the contingency plan for the Ministry of Health in Gaza was our hospital will become the main surgical hospital, while other hospitals will treat coronavirus in case of outbreak. The expectation that we will do up to 300 to 500 surgeries a week. The hospitals, they have done a fantastic job. They really managed to control life there in terms of the coronavirus. They had really good plans in place. And thank goodness we haven't had any incidents of any corona cases in our hospitals so far, and we hope we won't.